the processing of the video will make me relive all the conversations, all the radios, all the mistakes that I've made, all the things that I have to improve on or pay attention next time. Okay, this is Marcello here, and I'm going to show you all my equipment, whatever I use, the cameras and mounts and everything that I use for my videos. When I started in 2021 to fly, I bought some cheap cameras, and then I had these results, and that's not good. And then I realized that I should have invested more money even in one GoPro or Insta360, for example, and more stability in the videos and better quality. But anyways, my videos prior this year were like this, a lot of shaking in the cockpit, and you need more stable. This is the camera that I had. I'm not saying bad things about these guys. You pay what you get, but I mean, probably there is a setting situation that I didn't get. But anyways, $80 cameras for us pilots, not good. So I have two Hero 8s and one Hero 11, which is this, and I have the Insta360. This is the one I have. Insta360 is a hell of a badass camera. What I did is something that I want to recommend. I have two friends. These rubber bands are my friends, and the other ones are Velcro. Velcro is another friend of mine. Velcro and rubber bands. The batteries are powered by their own batteries, but these batteries don't last more than 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And I used to have this 20,000 whatever and 3 amperes maximum. Okay, this is the recommended because when I discovered something, these little batteries here, Energy QC 2.1 amperes. I plug this like here. This camera here has running and connected to the power. I have, I don't know, at least 3 hours running completely. I did the whole video here when I flew to Darrington and Concrete and Bellingham and back. The whole thing lasted 2.5 hours, and I had the whole flight, and you can check it out here. And this is for the panel, and I made this out of scrap pieces, and I can adjust this the way I want. So it goes to the panel, and it doesn't damage anything because it has two plastic surfaces. I will use this instead of one side to the center. We'll have this in between the PFD, the main screen, and the GTN 650. So I'm gonna grab the whole spectrum there. For me, it's important because it helps me also to review my whole flights, like I'm flying 3-4 times the same thing, because I'm using here, see, the processing of the video will make me relive all the conversations, all the radios, all the mistakes that I've made, all the things that I have to improve on or pay attention next time. And tomorrow I have the flight number 6. So remember, these are the cheap cameras. If you know how to set this up to make it stable and high quality, go ahead. I dropped this a year and a half ago, and I bought something more serious. I used to use this, and this is an adapter for the microphone for this camera. I used to use this camera, but I don't use it right now because it's too much. Instead of the small batteries, I used to carry this, and I carried 2 of these in the cockpit, and my fly was like all the cables around me, like it was a mess. Now with these small things, it's less crowded, less messy, all contained, and also last forever. I mean, at least 3 hours. Even with this, what is it? Even with this, I had many instances where the camera died because maybe I had this and I connected two cameras. Probably is too much, but with this, even with this, the camera died. So I have to do it again. It's okay, the Hero 11 freaking died because of the heat here. There's no air, so I hope this, I'm using Hero 8, and this is the Hero 11, and I took the battery off, and I'm gonna run it later only with this to see if it works. I'm gonna show you. As I said, the Insta360 is a very powerful camera, and I have all set up with this adapter that is to connect the microphone and the power. Okay, and the power goes, that runs here. When I connect, start charging, and when I turn it on, it continues working. Now I don't use this anymore. Okay, this gone, this gone, this gone. This is a mount that you find online, Amazon, RAM brand, very good, very amazing, and you can buy to make it work for you. So I tried to do a better visual for the panel, and I tried this last time, but when you fly you move, and this moves, and then I tried to do the tracking on DaVinci Resolve, which is the one that I use. I have the paid version. You paid only once, around $300, and then you have updates all free, and probably I use 5% of its power because I'm still learning. So now I am gonna share with you my bag for flying. So here is my knee pad. Okay, so I have my checklist that I custom just for me. This was bigger than my knee pad. Now this fits in my knee pad. Okay, so when I need it, I pull this. So my iPad goes here, and remember what I told you about Velcro and rubber bands. This has a Velcro in the back, has a plastic mount that goes around it, and the Velcro is in the back, and the Velcro is also here. See, when I put this here, this doesn't move. I have two batteries, and here for my headset, and these are very durable. So my pants and whatever. This is another piece of Velcro. My headset, I was debating to the Bose A20 when I bought this, and are very amazingly comfortable. This headset, when you put it on, you can fly for hours with this, and you don't feel it's like you don't have them. It's so comfortable, so beautiful. And this is the microphone. I put a piece of plastic here. This plastic is close to my nose, to my mouth, and I get the sound of my voice, but not the breath. Then at the other end, oh, I had this here. So I bought a few of these key lights, green and red, just in case, even if I have a flashlight. These are the commands of the Zulu 3, and this is the other end of the Zulu 3, the attachment for the radios 1 and 2, and I got, this is one end, which has a connection for the voice recorder. The voice recorder with my rubber band friend records the radios directly from COM1, COM2, whatever I'm using. So this turns off on like this. You push welcome, and then when you turn this on, you choose inline. when you push inline, it starts recording. I record this even though I have the Insta360 recording when the clips that naturally are half-hour each between the first clip of half-hour and the beginning of the next one, there's a gap of 10 seconds, 7-8 seconds, and I lose audio, and sometimes something important is happening in that period, so I use this audio that is pretty clear to replace those gaps eventually, and also as a backup, because if this camera dies and I don't have audio, that's very important. Let me see if this camera turns on when I plug it in. There. It says that this camera turned off before because it was hot. Okay, let's see if I can film with this. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so I don't have a battery there, no battery, and with this battery, that 2 amperes hour, I can power the Hero 11. Let's see how it lasts, because I'm curious now. I'm curious. Okay, so I'm using also instrument Hero 11. Let's see if the Hero 11, if I can see the preview of what I'm seeing here. Okay, see, now I'm turning it on. Okay, so it's working. So now with this battery is filming, no internal, no original battery. So I use this for the audios. Let me put this there. Then I see, this is my invention now. Now I'm filming with the Hero 8 and the Hero 11. Let me see the difference. Now I'm going to show you this in this. What's the difference? Okay, anyways, so now this is a mount that I created. So this is aluminum. You can buy a sheet of aluminum and you will get the piece that is the original one. I'll be back. So this is the piece, 12 by 6, I believe. You buy this on Amazon, and this aluminum, right? So I bent this aluminum and I create this shape like this. Now here is my ADSB Sentry. The original mount of this had a screw here, but I changed it Velcro, and I got a sucker for this same brand RAM, and I adapted this to this plate. So the iPad goes here. This works for the Cessna 172 and for the 152. It's perfect because the vision of the panel and the outside is not obstructed by the iPad. So this for me works since the day I started, you know, and has the same Velcro here, works here. So I put this here and this doesn't move actually, and I bought this Velcro online too, and I'm gonna go get this Velcro so I show you. So this Velcro here, see, Velcro, and I use the soft part of the Velcro more than the other one, because also I use the Velcro to the edges, because this might damage the parts of the airplane that this, you know, gets in touch with. To put this away, I use these pouches here. Also the dust that goes with the movement of all this equipment inside my bag, because what I'm concerned is this. It's very soft and very amazingly comfortable, and I don't want to damage it. What am I forgetting here? See, now this is still running with no battery, or actually external battery. See, still working on this Hero 11, and I took the battery off. See, the battery is here because it was overheating, and so now with only the external battery it is working. Let's see if this Insta360, I'm gonna pull this Insta360 battery, and I'm going to plug this in again. I'm going to connect, turn this on. Let's see. Okay, it's turning on. It's turning on. No battery inside. Let me see if I start recording. That's the battery in, and it's recording. Okay. No battery inside. So these freaking small things work perfectly, because when I mount this on the airplane, see, when I mount this on the airplane, this battery has a Velcro, attaches here, right? Attaches here, doesn't fly around, and is keeping the camera running. And sometimes this overheat because it's almost over under the sun in summer, and I turn this on right before I'm start taxiing. So I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to turn it off, and unplug. So it worked. It worked. Yeah. So it's a try and error. I mean, I believe it's a try and an error. I mean, you can. Every pilot is has his own, her own world, and so there is an evolution. You make your own evolution. You make your own tools to capture the videos or whatever. So that's it. I believe if there is anything else, I will remember and I will let you know for my update. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm gonna get inside and have some dinner or whatever.